Maggie. I did the stupidest thing at that reading.
I'm kind of doing this right now. Could we talk about it later?
All right. Yeah. Are you mad at me?
No. It's just, do I not get like one night off from talking about you and your problems?
Okay. Wow. You think we only talk about my problems? Why do you think that?
Because we do.
That's not true, Maggie. We only talk about your problems. Honestly, Maggie, what do you actually want besides a boyfriend with a luxury rental?
No, you know what? You think that everyone in the world is out to humiliate you. You're like a big, ugly fucking wound.
You are teetering on the edge of psychotic misery, but you're smiling so wide that no one can tell. You are the wound.
I am not the wound. You are the wound.
You're the wound.
Stop saying that. I am not the wound. You are the wound.
Seriously, you've been batshit crazy ever since Charlie broke up with you.
Yeah? And you've been batshit crazy since middle school when you had to masturbate 8 times a night to stave off diseases of the mind and body.
Okay, that is my most shameful, painful, private secret. And that is why I asked you not to tell anyone.
I didn't tell anyone. I would never do that. I'm a good fucking friend. Unlike you. You are a bad friend.
Maybe that's just not what's important to me right now. Sometimes I feel like I'm invisible, but only halfway. People can see me, but only so much. Their eyes slide over mine without ever really meeting my gaze, and they hear the words that are coming out of my mouth, but they don't really listen. It makes me want to scream sometimes, but I feel like even if I screamed, no one would hear me. But when I met you, you saw me. You felt me. You let me take up space. My body was real because you were seeing it. My thoughts were real because you were hearing them. All the weird little parts that make me up would cohere under your attention. But we haven't been that way for ages. And I don't know how to prove myself without you. So, maybe if I realign the trillion parts that make me me, then something will be different. Something will make you love me again.
So is this what you guys did last night?
Very.
Silently chewed your food and stared at each other? It's a real blast, let me tell you.
Did you ever think that maybe it's awkward because you're sitting here?
Oh, I'm impeding the conversation?
Maybe.
And what exactly would you be talking about that you couldn't say in front of me?
There's nothing like a malted, am I right?
This is crazy. You even sound like her, you know that?
Who?
Oh, Rita Farr, actress from the 50s. My dad made me watch all of her movies.
Huh. Made you?
Well, you know, she might be the only actress that I ever was like, you know what? I'd hang out with her. She was cool, sexy, but a broad, you know? I mean, 3 Guns to Santa Fe.
El Paso. 3 Guns to El Paso.
Okay, so you do know her. I don't know. Mostly I loved her because I got to spend time with my dad. It was a tough time in our lives, but Rita Farr got us through it.
Sit. Tell me.
About my dad?
No.